howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's live stream, I'm going to be going over the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18, Episode 15, the RuPaul'aPaRuza, the Lip Sync Smackdown for the crown. Well, not for the title of She Done Already Done Had Her. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button. Comment down below what you thought about this episode, and hit the subscribe button. Become part of the Salmon Jar community. Ding! You can also follow me on my other social media platforms at Samature Hour on all platforms. Do not send hate to any of the queens mentioned in these videos, because that's not what these are meant for. These are meant for us to have a fun time over here on this side of the interwebs, talk about all things Drag Race, and have a cute little kiki. So, y'all, it's RuPaul'aPaRuza, the lip sync smackdown for the crown. And we had some fierce lip syncs. I'm not gonna lie, we had some really fierce lip syncs. I do also think we had some not so fierce lip syncs. We will get into it all, and I am going to give you all of my opinions, of course. But before I do get started, I want to give y'all a few minutes to come join. So great, my audio is working. I just wanted to guarantee that. And yeah, I might just get into it. What do we think? Is it time to get into the title of She Done Already Done Had Her? Like I said, the queen of She Done Already Done had her and $50,000 are on the line. So all of the eliminated queens are coming back to lip sync for the Smackdown. And we're going to get right into it because I quite enjoyed this episode. I thought, like I said, we had some really fierce lip syncs. There were definitely some where my jaw was on the floor. There were also some where I was like, I don't necessarily agree with the outcome of this lip sync. But overall, I really, really did enjoy this episode. I thought the queens were fierce. And yeah, we're going to have some intro workroom moments. There's not too much to talk about, honestly. Kind of want to get to the lip syncs. Am I the only one? I understand the stunt of, like, the whole Rita Queen, her being eliminated. I get that. And I think this outfit is cool. It came off a little try-hardy to me. Am I terrible for saying this? Please let me know in the comment section. But, like, to me, it came off as a little try-hardy from Sierra. Like, oh, I need my screen time. And if you're not... Of course there's gonna be screen time if you come in wearing this outfit, right? Like, duh. But my thing is, I like it when a queen gets screen time naturally from the way they would behave naturally, where this feels a little bit forced to me. Again, this is no hate to Sierra. This felt a little forced and a little cringy to me. Let me know what you thought about this down below in the comment section if you're watching this live, or if you're in the post live watch along. The what's it called? The playback. Yeah, overall, I don't know, it felt a little cringe to me. We also get a little moment from Briar where we learn more about her medical situation. Again, she passed out, ended up having to be losing the lip sync, ended up being eliminated, went home, found out she had pneumonia, then got sepsis. And because of all of that medical situation, she's now not going to be performing in part of the LaLaPaRuza. So, that leaves 10 queens left to lip sync for the title of She Done Already Done Had Her. Alright, also this moment with Jane calling out Sierra, where Jane was asking Sierra if the suitcase that she had left behind with the fabrics that were all cut up was sabotage. And Sierra said she didn't know for sure if it was going to be for the the fabric would be for her or for someone else, and she felt like she would have been able to do it fine, so she didn't necessarily see it as sabotage. But I also get where Jane is coming from, because you're open all this fabric, you're super excited, and then also it all has holes in it. But at the same time, I'm also on the third hand, I'm also saying, Jane, ultimately you won the challenge, so I wouldn't be complaining. No shade to Jane. Like, I kind of get where Sierra was coming from. Like, Jane was kind of trying to make a moment out of a little bit of nothing, because ultimately she did win that challenge, and ultimately it's not like she went home or anything. So that did feel a little bit forced. But I will also say that was some of the only drama that we got from this part. The rest of it felt a little unnecessary for me. Again, let me know what you thought about all this down below in the comment section. I want to hear from you. And again, here's Sierra kind of clocking it with Jane. A little bit. A little bit. Clocked it a little bit. Also, this is not clocking. This is not clocking. This is applause. This is not clocking. No. 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 I'm not part of the ballroom community, and I know that. If you are not part of the ballroom community either, and you continue to do this for clock it, that's not it. That's not the correct movement. That's not the correct motion. So stop it. Stop it. It is cringe. It is so cringy. Anyways, sorry, I had to give that a little moment. All right, we're gonna talk about the judges' looks. I'm not really gonna talk about the lip sync looks, because ultimately the queens were just there to lip sync. It wasn't really like a full performance moment, so I don't really have too much to say about the looks. But we will talk about RuPaul's look, Michelle, and Jamal. So RuPaul's look, sure. I don't know. On this channel we do Faber drab, and for me right now, unfortunately, this look would be a drab. But I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't. So be it. Michelle looks nice. Yeah. And Jamal's there. Fierce. Alright. Alright. It's time to get into these lip syncs. Lip syncs. Lip syncs. I'm having some fun here. I'm having some fun. Alright. So, they rolled the balls in the hopper, right? Title of Queen Nun. And this is how the tournament is going to work. So the first round is going to consist of the first 6 queens that were eliminated. The next round consists of the 3 winners and 3 more queens, the next 3 that were eliminated. So the first 6, right, are lip syncing first, then you bring in the next 3. And then the third round, you bring in Juicy, who is the most recently eliminated queen. So Juicy, who is by far the most fierce lip syncer of the season, gets the most rest time before going into these semifinals for the lip sync, right? So Juicy has that much more advantage going into this, which is gaggy. So I thought this was actually a very fierce way of having this lip sync Smackdown play out. Yeah, no, I thought this was fierce. I really did enjoy this episode. All right, so the ball hopper, right? Rounds, yes. Let's continue on. All right, these 3 queens are still in the running for the crown. Who are you? Are you Team Nene, Team Mikey, or Team Darlene? I'm kind of becoming more and more Team Darlene. Like, Darlene is that girl. Darlene is that girl. So I am curious. Who are you, team? Let me know in the comment section. All right, the hopper. Let's get into these lip syncs. It's only been 10 minutes. Up first was chosen Sierra, and Sierra picks Athena Dion. So these are also the lip syncs that they will get to choose from. Again, these are all RuPaul songs. The titles are Born Naked, Call Me Mother, Cha Cha Bitch, Just What They Want, Just What They Want, Main Event, Peanut Butter, Pretty Gang, and Sissy That Walk. I kind of love that they're all RuPaul songs. I kind of love it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it when they actually have like top 40s as well. But I think it's fun. It's a fun twist to do only RuPaul songs on RuPaul's Drag Race. I thought that was kind of fierce. Like, know your words because you're doing it in front of the artist. Know your words. So yeah, I don't know. I thought this was fierce. Sierra picks Athena because she thinks Athena is gonna pick the song that she wants, which is Born Naked. And surprise, Athena does pick Born Naked, and the rest is drag. Alright, so when it comes to this first lip sync, I'm gonna get this right out of the way, and no shade to Sierra. I don't understand this result. I think Athena won this. I think the result of the stunt, the gag with the whole reveals did not work. It kind of tripped up Sierra. I felt like the edit was kind of favoring Sierra. It cut away from Sierra a lot. And I also don't think the reveal was worth all of the work that was put into it. And during this time when Sierra got stuck, Athena was able to continue performing. So for me, this was a clear Athena Dion win. I don't necessarily agree with RuPaul's choice on this one. And I understand the whole, Athena's delusional, Athena's delusional storyline that we've had this entire season on social media. I get it. I agree with Athena in this case. I think Athena won the lip sync. I don't think the reveal was worth the squeeze. I think Athena won this pretty flat out. For me. Let me know what you thought down below. Like, the reveal was not worth it. It was not worth it. This actually makes me upset. And I get where Athena's coming from, because she's like, I feel like I won. Let's ask the audience. And me, as an audience member, I think Athena won. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Sierra Mist, but Athena won this lip sync. Athena won this lip sync. Argue with someone else. Because for me, this was a very clear win to Athena, and I did not understand why they gave this win to Sierra. But again, that's my opinion. Let me know what you thought down below in the comment section. Am I crazy? I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think the reveal was worth it, and the lip sync wasn't great. It really wasn't. I definitely think Athena should have won this lip sync. Personally. But hey, this was the first one. It was not my favorite of the night either. And ultimately, like, I don't think Athena would have made it much farther in the lip sync competition. But I will say I do think Athena should have made it past this round. And I get where Athena's coming from. I get it. It's upsetting. Next up, the Hopper chose Vita? Mia. And Mia chose Mandy Mango. Mia chose Mandy Mango, which I thought was an interesting choice. Especially considering she spent so much of the season saying Mandy Mango won that list. So stupid. Oh my god. No, but the lip sync was good. Mandy ends up picking the song, and she picks, what song did she pick? Pretty Gang. No, it wasn't Pretty Gang. What was it? Was it? No. We'll get to what song it was in a second. See, just what they want. Which is a super wordy song, and I did think this was an interesting choice. For me, I don't think Mandy knew all the words. And for me, it was a pretty clear Mia win. I do think Mandy held her own and did a lot better this time around than her last time. She fell quite a few times. Those were not dips. Those were not death drops. Those were her falling. But it was fine. It was fine. It was not my favorite lip sync of the night either, but I definitely think Mia won this. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure. Again, it was fine. She fell. She fell. I don't know. I not my favorite lip sync. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Mandy's eliminated, which means Mia got to stay, continues on to the next round. Next up, the ball chooses Vita. Vita! And Vita Von T-Star picks Didi Fuego. Y'all, this is crazy. The lip sync to main event, Vita was giving me a drag queen. It was so good. The performance. Oh my god. And also, Vita, your face card is lethal. It is lethal. Oh my god. And no shade to Didi. Didi was giving clown. She was giving clown on this main stage. I thought this was a very, very clear win for Vita. And I think Vita ate her up. Vita ate her up. Vita ate her up. Like, the face card is lethal. Lethal. And I think Didi was trying to do too many stunts. They didn't work. It was not a great performance. Vita won this for sure. Clearly. I thought Vita slayed. Vita ate it up. Yeah, Vita devoured. Like, Didi tried, but I definitely think Vita was the best of this lip sync. For sure, for sure. For sure. For sure. I thought this was fierce. It was fierce. And fierce is fierce. Like, she was trying so hard with the reveals, and the reveals were not worth it. Again, a lot of these reveals just, I felt like, out of didn't feel like they were put in the correct place. I mean, there's one reveal that I did, we'll get to later, which was fierce. But the ones from Didi felt weird. For me. So for me, this was a very clear win to Vita Von Star. Yeah. And again, Didi kind of gave me clown. Sorry. Let me know what you thought about this one down below in the comment section. Yeah, Vita Von Star won the lip sync. Congratulations. And she continues on to round 2. So the 3 winners from round 1 are going to be Sierra Mist, Sierra. Come on, Sam. Brain. Oh, Mia. Sierra, Mia, and Vita. Sierra, Mia, and Vita won the first round. So they get to continue on to round 2, where they will be lip syncing against Kenya, Discord, and Jane. So those are the 6 going on to the next round. And unfortunately, Didi had to sashay away. Yes. So next round. And the Hopper picks Vita. So Vita has to perform right back to back after a great performance. And she ends up picking Mia Star, which was kind of gaggy. That was gaggy. And Mia ends up picking the song. Ah! Oh, and they are lip syncing to Call Me Mother, which is one of the most wordy RuPaul songs out there. Y'all, Call Me Mother might have been my favorite lip sync of the night. I think both of these queens gave what needed to be given to the song. I thought they both did very, 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 very well. I was up in my screen. I was like, oh shit, I need to watch what is happening. Gave me it directly into my veins. This is an iconic performance. This was one of my favorite lip syncs of the night. And it was fierce. It was fierce. And Fierce is Fierce. Yeah. Fierce is Fierce. So, yeah, no, this was definitely one of my favorites of the night. I definitely think Mia won this, but I also think Vita did well as well. And again, it's a super wordy song, and I think they ate it up. They ate it up! Ah! Alright. Yeah, no, this was great. This was a great performance. I loved it. Yeah. Yeah. It was great. Alrighty, let's keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Mia Star is chosen as the winner, so she gets to go on to the next round, which unfortunately means Vita Von Star had to sashay away. I could see Vita winning Miss Congeniality very, very easily. I think Vita is a sweetheart, and you can tell the other girls love her too. So I could easily see Vita winning Miss Congeniality. And the next ball gets chosen, and it's going to be Kenya Pleaser. Ah! And Kenya picks Sierra, and Sierra gets to pick the song, and Sierra picks Pretty Gang. Pretty Gang. All right. For me, this was a very clear Kenya Pleaser winner. Kenya Pleaser win. I thought Sierra didn't really hold a candle to Kenya, no shade. Like, Kenya kind of ate it up for me. And I think Sierra tried. Also, can we talk about the fact that apparently her boobs were prosthetics that she glued on herself? Can I say something and not have it be controversial? Controversial. I don't think it was worth it. I would have just put it on a breastplate because the breastplate would have given more visual effect and also been able to move more during the lip syncs, which we've all seen RuPaul laugh at some jiggly boobs. So, like, if you're gonna do the prosthetics, just do a breastplate. I don't know. I think Kenya did well. Kenya definitely won this. I think Sierra tried. Yeah. Yeah. That seems fair. Kenya won this for sure. All right. And the fifth card. Oh my god, Kenya. Ah! I love Kenya. Kenya, I really love that Kenya got this moment, this episode, especially with the narrative that's been spun throughout the season and of the whole like, oh, Kenya Pleaser doesn't know her words. Kenya Pleaser doesn't know her words. And I'm kind of tired of that narrative, and I feel like it's gonna follow her. No shade to Michelle, but like, if Michelle Visage says something on a TV show to a queen, that is going to follow them for a long part of their career. And I'm very happy that Kenya did well in these lip syncs because I do think it kind of helped her a little bit in that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still think that whole narrative that Michelle placed on her is going to follow her for a long part of her career until she comes back for an All-Stars or something and then have the whole, oh my god, she knew the words sort of moment. Oh my god. Which also, could you imagine Kenya Pleaser comes back for All-Stars and All-Stars, does a talent show involving lip syncing where it's like just that would be fierce. Actually, you should take that. Find some sort of talent show performance where you can like have a box where it just cuts out to your mouth, and then the entire time it's just you lip syncing and it's just like super fierce and it's there you go, Kenya. I think that'd be fierce. But yeah, for me, Kenya won this for sure. Sure. Yeah. Which unfortunately means Sierra had to sashay away. She's also a super sweet queen. Gives me potential for Miss Congeniality. Definitely one of the favorites of the cast. Yeah. All right. Oh my god. Well, no, we're not there yet. Jane gets to pick Discord. Jane picks the song. And they're like singing to Sissy That Walk, of course, because the whole RuPaul Discord walk moment, which, again, this was probably one of my least favorite lip syncs. I think Jane did fine. I wanted more for Sissy That Walk. Like, you're giving a song like Sissy That Walk, I want to see a fierce lip sync. And for me, this was not the fiercest. I think we could have gone a lot more for Sissy That Walk. I don't know. I know RuPaul loves the whole Discord walk moment, but it gets a little boring. Yeah. Again, I guess Jane won. I don't have too much to say about this one. It was not my favorite. The girls love it online, the whole Discord walk. I don't find it that funny. Yeah. I don't have much else to say about this one. Like, it was fine. I wanted more. Again, for Sissy That Walk, I want a more epic lip sync. And also, can we talk about how Jane keeps doing this thing where she, like, squats down and, like, opens her thighs? And I feel like that's a lot of what we saw for Jane, which is fine, but, like, it's not the most exciting for a lip sync. We've seen it from her. I thought the kind of stealing Mikey's stunt was fun. I'm not Mikey, Discord. Oh my god, I'm getting tired. Yeah. Again, like I said, I wanted more for the song. RuPaul announces that Jane Don't won the lip sync, which unfortunately means Discord Adams has to sashay away. Yeah. Outfit was fierce. Alright, next up, we are at semifinals. Jane is chosen from the hopper. Alright. So, think about this. At this point, it's Jane, Kenya, Juicy, and Mia. If I am Jane Don't, you know production, if I'm putting on my production hat, and I'm Jane Don't, you know production is going to want to put Juicy and Mia against each other at some point during this lip sync Smackdown LaLaPaRuza. If I were Jane, I would have picked Kenya, so there was a chance that I could get on to the finals. Because then at least you're making the Juicy versus Mia lip sync happen in the semifinals, so they can't both make it to the final. I think that would have been the more strategic move to make. But she ends up picking Juicy, which was dumb. And Juicy picks the song Cha Cha Bitch. Because also, Jane was saying she knew that Mia and Kenya both wanted to lip sync to Peanut Butter. And she didn't want to lip sync to Peanut Butter. So she picked Juicy so she wouldn't have to lip sync to Peanut Butter. Sure, I get that strategy, but I also think ultimately the smarter strategic move probably would have been to pick Kenya so that Juicy and Mia end up having to go in the semifinals, and then at least you have a 50-50 shot of making it to the finals. Again, more strategic move, in my opinion, would have been to pick Kenya Pleaser so that Juicy and Mia have to go against each other. Anyways. It felt a little set up because then also at that point you knew that Mia and Kenya are gonna have to go against each other, so it's gonna end up being a chance of Juicy versus Mia in the finals. Because of course production is gonna want to have Juicy versus Mia. Anyways. Cha Cha Bitch. This was crazy. Juicy ate her up. Jane, that was not a smart choice. The way Juicy did the reveal, going from this position, going backwards, doing I can't even name what the stunt was. Like, it was fierce. Into the reveal. That was fierce. And in that moment, Juicy won. Like I said, what was the purpose of going against Juicy? Oh my god. Jane, at least you would have a 50-50 chance of making it to the finals. Anyways, Juicy ate her up. Nothing else to say. Like, Juicy ate her up. That was crazy. That was crazy. I don't think I've seen someone eat someone up in Drag Race like that in a long time. Juicy, I give you all of the kudos, all of the credit. This was fierce. This was iconic. This was incredible. Incredible. Like, they waited to bring Juicy in until the semifinals. And then Juicy got like, and anyways, Juicy ate her up. Yeah, I was watching the Juicy show. Jane ended up throwing her fake money at her. Like, Jane knew. Jane knew. Ah. Anyways, Juicy is announced as the winner. Jane Don't has to sashay away. Shocker. Shocker. Alright, next song is Peanut Butter. We have Kenya versus Mia. I thought this was fierce. For me, I think you could make an argument that Kenya won the lip sync, and I kind of agree. I think Mia did very well. I thought this was fierce. It was a fierce lip sync. I'm not upset that Mia won by any means, because I definitely could also see that as an argument. But I do think there is something to be said that Kenya could have won this. Ultimately, RuPaul announces that Kenya has to sashay away. Mia is making it to the finals. Again, like I said, if I were Jane, I would pick Kenya, so then you would have at least. I don't know. That. The more I think about it, the less more upset I get, honestly, about that choice. Like, I think back about season 9 and the lip sync Smackdown for the crown, where you had Shay, Sasha, Trinity, and Peppermint. And I think Trinity or Peppermint, one of them, I think they both made an pact that, like, no matter what, the first round was going to be Shay versus Sasha, because they knew production was going to want to have a Shay versus Sasha moment. So the smarter choice would have been for them to go against each other, so they at least have a 50-50 chance of making it to the finale versus a lower likelihood of making it to the final. So again, smart choice from Trinity and Peppermint. I think that would have been a much smarter choice for Jane to pick Kenya, because then you at least have a 50-50 chance of making it to the finale. Anyways. Alright, they're lip syncing to CoverGirl by RuPaul. This was fierce. This was fierce. This was fierce. I loved it. I loved it. Loved it. I'm very happy we got a Kenya versus Mia lip sync. And this was fierce. It was fierce. I really enjoyed this. I think Juicy won this. I think it was close, but I definitely think Juicy won this for sure. For me, at least, I thought Juicy ate it up. I think Mia had some fun stunts and gags, but I think this was kind of not set up. I do think this was Juicy's to lose a little bit. Just from the narrative of the season and everything, it made sense. Yeah. Also, shout out to last season's lip sync Smackdown LaLaPaRuza to Susie 2. I'm wearing my Susie 2 merch. Also, the crown for she already had hers is also staying in Florida with the redheaded queen. That's crazy, because if you think about it, season 16, Morphine wore red hair, and it's from Florida. Season 17, Susie wore red hair and is from Florida. And now Juicy is wearing red hair from Florida. I mean, the evidence is there. I thought this was a fierce lip sync. I think they both did very well. For me, I would say Juicy won it. But overall, I love this. Loved it. Loved it. It was fierce. It's fierce. It's fierce. And fierce is fierce. Yeah. All right. RuPaul announces that the winner of the lip sync Smackdown, LaLaPaRuza, the title of She Done, Already Done, Had Hers is going to Juicy Love Dion. Congratulations. Yes. She also gets $50,000. Yes. Fierce. Fierce. Yeah, congratulations to Juicy. All right. Are you Team Darlene? Team Mikey? Or Team Nini Coco? Let me know in the comment section. I am kind of Team Darlene. I know I said my prediction is Mikey, but I love Darlene Mitchell. I've seen a lot of narrative online, people talking about Darlene, and I feel like social media is behind Darlene, and I think RuPaul loves Darlene. I think the evidence is starting to show that Darlene could win this. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know what you think about all this down below in the comment section. Make sure to hit that like button. Share and subscribe. Become part of the Amateur Hour community. Next week is the finale for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18. We have made it to the end of the season. It has been a long, fierce season, and I cannot wait to wrap it up with all of you. Make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Amateur Hour community. I'm going to go ahead and end this here because I've been talking straight and my mouth is tired. Alright, I'm gonna go. Have a good rest of your night or day wherever you are. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Ding!